Welcome back. We've got some breaking news here. Tax day has been moved from April 15th to July 15th. So as far as filing now, you can move that date to July 15th to file your taxes. So be aware of that. All right, Generations of Victory is an hour-long documentary featuring NDSU's 8-time FCS national champion football program with a very storied past. NDSU football, the documentary is going to be shaping up to be must-watch TV right here on KX4. So with us today, we've got the director of this great documentary, Nate Burdine. Nate, thanks so much for joining us. Fantastic idea. It's something I wish I would have thought of. I'm curious, what was sort of when did it dawn on you, like, you know what, someone needs to put this together as a documentary?
Well, I think the North Dakota State Bison story is a legendary story, and we were blessed to go down with the team in Frisco in January and do documentaries every day. And that really sprung this idea to do a longer form documentary, and teamed up with North Dakota State to do that over the last about 7 weeks now.
Kind of give us a sneak peek, if you will. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect. It's going to be airing here on Sunday, and the work that you put into this. Yeah,
so we're really excited to not just talk about the last 10 years, which have been obviously very epic, but we go back all the way to 1963 and talk to some of the players from those first teams that really turned around the culture of the program. In the 60s, you know, North Dakota State was kind of on some hard times. So Darryl Moodger came in 1963, flipped the culture, and they won their first national championship in 1965. So we really go back to the beginning. It's really important to do that. And then we do spend a tremendous amount of time talking to current players, but also we talk to all the last four championship quarterbacks. We talk to past coaches, past administrators. So very thorough documentary in that standpoint.
You know, you brought up, I think, the key word that every football coach, any actually athletic coach, I think CEOs would love to know more about, and that is, I'm curious if you, as you were going through this, did you kind of find that X factor thing that said, oh, so this is how NDSU's built this incredible culture?
There is a secret sauce, and the culture is really incredible. And if you talk to any players, it doesn't matter from what generation, they all say the same thing. They talk the same way. But recently, there is a coach, and I don't want to give away the surprise, but there's a coach that many of you may not know about that's really been the glue that's held that culture together over the years. And Easton Stick and Brock Jensen actually told us about him. And it was a fun surprise to find out about how he really has held that glue together through all the coaching changes and all the different times. It's a really neat story that way, too.
Man, you're going to leave us right there with that? That is fantastic. Nate,